you know the name, man.
No, I
Don't
don't.
pretend with me,
No, no,
man.
no, no. He told me Eminem and Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, and I don't know, man.
Yeah, Dr. Dre.
Oh, I have no idea who they are. I have no idea.
Those guys are my favorite.
Oh, really? The only reason I know these names,
Yeah.
because my friends, I told you, right? My friends were visiting, like when we were studying for med school in Pakistan.
From Chicago?
Yeah, Chicago. He used to tell me that, Tupac and what's his name? The guy, that Notorious B.I.G.
Yes.
and Puff Daddy. And I was, who are they? And they're like, oh, you don't know these are rappers? I was like, I'm not interested. Whatever. That's why I just know the names.
Oh, yeah, those Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg are like my favorite.
Oh. Some of the first one, you know that who's on in music?
That is funny.
Yeah, really. I know who Michael Jackson was.
Yes.
Everyone knew that.
Yeah, everybody knew that, yeah.
I know Madonna.
Madonna.
Yeah, I know Madonna, who Madonna is. I know, who else do I know? Who else? That, Mariah Carey or something, yeah?
Yeah.
And then Britney Spears.
Oh, yeah.
Because I read in the paper about her courtship or something like that.
Oh, yes.
And when I was in med school, her song came, and my friend, she was from America, and she used to dance on her song, baby, baby song. I don't know.
Yeah.
Back in the days, in '90s, late '90s. I don't know, whatever. So I know these guys. Who else do I know? Yeah. Oh, I just found out about Bryan Adams and who Bryan Adams is.
Bryan Adams.
Yeah.
How you just find out who he is? That's so long ago. That's
really? I just someone just he's old. He's old. He's late 50s. He's late 50s.
When I was a kid, he was a star.
Yeah, late 50s. Yeah.
When I was like 12, 13, he was a star.
Oh, yeah. And I think Madonna's old too. She's in the late 50s as well.
Yeah, no, she's got to be 60s.
Oh, 60s? Yeah. I remember, back in the days, she did her some tour, like she had like good videos on a few songs, like a prayer, like the version back in the days.
Yes.
And I think she's still very popular. These guys are got. Oh, now I know this guy, Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
I know him now. Who he is. I don't know what he did. Like
his music or anything, but you know
music,
him.
yeah, I know who he is. He's a Canadian. I know that.
Tim Hortons.
Yeah. So who else? I don't know. Because it's rap mostly, right? I don't even understand what they're saying. I don't. That's why I don't understand. I'm not from here, so I don't understand the jokes as well.
Yeah.
Because you have to be from here to understand what they're talking about.
Yeah.
So I don't understand the jokes that they cry, like they say, or whatever. When everyone's laughing, I laugh as well. Or whatever. There must be something special, So I just laugh with them. I don't know the word.
Yeah, but they said it was the best
halftime show in the history or something like that.
History of it.
I was wow. I didn't even bother. I just went down other than whatever. Let me do my stuff, then come back after half an hour. There's some girl, I don't know if she's a girl or what, Shakira. I don't know who she is. I heard the name. I think her husband is also something big. No, Shakira's husband is a footballer. Yeah.
Oh, soccer.
Soccer player, football player, PK, Gerard PK. It's not her husband, partner. They're not married, though.
Okay.
But they have a kid and they live together, whatever. Some other one I'm missing, I don't know. Her husband is something big in sports.
Jennifer Lopez?
No. Jennifer Lopez, I know, man. She's hot. I know her. But her husband, her boyfriend is Ben Affleck these days.
Yes.
And before that, there was some baseball player.
Yeah, A-Rod.
A-Rod. Oh, A-Rod. Okay. This guy, I think he sings or he has some agencies. He's very
Jay-Z?
Yeah! That guy. What is his wife's name or girlfriend?
Beyonce.
Beyonce. I heard the name as well.
Yes.
Yeah, I heard those names. Is Jay-Z a singer?
Yes, a rapper.
Oh, okay. But he has some agency, a sports agency. So I know, because of that, I know who he is.
Okay.
I don't know that he was into music and all, but I know his wife is into music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
His entertainment agency is who set up the Super Bowl halftime show.
Okay. Yeah, because he signs like players. He like manager his agency.
Football?
Yeah, he signs like players as well for football.
Soccer?
Yeah, soccer. So that's why I know. So that he's a Jay-Z and his wife. But I know he was so loaded. He's very rich. Billionaire or something like that. Him and his wife. Okay, whatever. His wife, whatever. So I just know these names. I don't know. I just know music, sports. So how's your Toronto doing, Raptors?
Raptors are doing really good.
Oh, that's good. So, I mean, is it the season just started or?
The season started a while ago, so now this weekend is
Yeah.
All-Star weekend.
All-Star?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
So that's usually like half of the season now.
Oh, so it's like East versus West?
It used to be East versus West, but now they pick East All-Stars, they pick West All-Stars, and then they have two captains. And the two captains are the guys who get the most votes on each side. And then they choose now who they want on their team from East and from West. So East and West play together now. So they just started doing that about 3 years ago now.
That's nice.
So now you be in the All-Star game, you play against your teammates sometimes.
It's the same, like LeBron and Stephen Curry and all those guys. I just know those 3 to 4 names.
You know Kevin Durant, you know that name.
Yeah, the guy got injured when the Raptors was playing, right?
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got injured. And there was another guy on that team who was pretty good.
Klay Thompson.
Yeah. He got injured as well. So did you hear about the shooting that happened like 3-4 days ago at the school?
Yeah, the kid.
The kid, man, is an 18-year-old kid.
14-year-old kid.
And that 14-year-old guy just shot him, like execution style. That's what the police guy said, the policeman.
The execution style?
Execution, he came from behind and top. And then he went for the other kid, but he couldn't fire, or the gun, something happened with the gun.
Oh my god.
And that kid ran. Just 14. How, I mean, crazy. 14-year-old kid doing that. How can you? I mean, how can you even think? Just an 18-year-old kid, gone. Young parents, I don't know. I'm so sad. And then he turned himself in.
The kid turned himself in?
Yeah. I mean, they saw the CCTV footage. They would have caught him, but by the time they were going to his house, he already turned himself into some station or something like that.
That's gross.
He's 14 and...
So he killed somebody and then turned himself in?
Yeah. And he tried to kill some other kid as well. He got lucky.
So why did he kill the people then?
I have no idea. They have to be really messed up in the head, man.
Or somebody set him.
I've never hit a guy ever in my life. Ever. I laid a finger. No. Never. You know, even when I used to like lose in games like sports, you know, and your friends making fun of you. I mean, I used to just talk, you know, like trash talk.
Yeah.
That's it. Never more than that. You know, and just to think that someone just shot someone is like crazy. I mean, it happens a lot back home. But over here, it's something really different. You know, you don't hear of things. But I think the homicide rate is going up over here as well. Yeah, really messed up in the head.
I wonder what it is that caused. It says that this guy's life needs to end. A 14-year-old saying that. What? A 14-year-old. What is it?
I don't know. Probably he's brainwashed or something.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. I'm wondering if somebody older made him do it. You know.
Yep. I know back in back home, you know, when they do suicide, you know, like they ask you to go and do suicide and all that stuff, and they start, you know, the kids, they go to religious schools, and from there, when they were young, they have been brainwashed, so they don't have any, you know, mind of their own, or they don't think on their own. They just do what the master tells them to do. So when they caught few people, you know, the young kids, they are 16, 17, 15. So when, you know, few of them got caught, so they asked him, why did you even think of it? And then that's what the guy said it. So we are going to meet all the princes when we are going to die. We are going to meet all the good ladies and everything, and we'll be close to God and all that stuff. That's what our teacher told us to do. So we did what he asked us to do. So I've seen that on TV back in Pakistan and Afghanistan, and I've read about it. The kids have to be brainwashed. And over there, they try to use the kids who are under 18 years of age.
Right.
Because if you're under 18, you don't have your ID card. You know, over in Canada, you don't have ID card because I think the license is your only ID. Right? In Pakistan, it's not like that. And in Afghanistan, you need to have an identity card. So when you turn 18, that's when they make it for you. So that's when they do your fingerprinting. So they use young kids. So they don't know whose kid is that because they don't have any fingerprints or anything. They're very smart criminals.
So here, under 18, you get charged for a crime like that. You protected under Youth Offenders Act.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, because they told on the TV, they didn't even tell the name of the 14-year-old guy, kid. Right. They let us know he's only 14, we can't tell you the name.
That's wild.
Probably they had like some argument. You know, like 14 or 18 year, 4 year difference. I don't even know.
What's a 14-year-old? How?
Yeah, I don't even know if he's from the same school because they didn't tell anything about the kid. They said he's 14 and he's protected by something, I don't know. And so we can't tell you the name or anything about that. But it's just 14, that's all we can tell you. And he turned himself in.
Unless he shamed them on the internet or something.
It's sad. Just imagine you kid going to school, happy, and it's time to go home. I think he shot him when he was leaving the school.
So people saw it?
Yeah. So, and he tried to kill some other kid, but he got lucky, yeah. So are you happy? No more vaccine passport from first?
Of course. Of course I'm happy.
Now you can go anywhere you want to?
But maybe not out of the country.
Yeah, but within Canada you can go to any restaurant now. Restaurant, movie theaters, gyms, anywhere.
Yeah, but I can't leave the country.
Where would you like to go?
I mean, just in case I want to go anywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, I can go to. So at least my son can play sports now. That's what I'm happy about.
Yeah. What does he like to play? Basketball?
Soccer, football.
Oh, Ronaldo.
Mm-hmm.
Who does he like, Ronaldo or Messi?
He likes Ronaldo.
Oh, nice. Wow, kid. I mean, they both are good. You know, you can't just say who's better. I mean, everyone has their own choice, but they both are extraordinary. And they both are old now. Yeah, the younger generation. That's what happens in sports.
It's true, because he liked Ronaldo since he was a kid, and my son's a big boy now.
Oh, really? How old is he?
16.
Oh, nice. So what is he, midfielder or striker?
He's center mid or left.
Oh.
That's
Center mid is a very important position. Center mid is a very important position.
Mm-hmm.
Because does he work out a lot? Because you need to be really fit for that position.
He's the fastest.
Oh.
He's the fastest long distance runner for his age group in Toronto.
Oh, very nice. So will I see him in the Olympics? Should I take a picture with him right now?
So that's the funny thing. You say should I see him in the Olympics? He can be,
yeah,
if he wants to, but he doesn't like it.
Nah.
He likes soccer. But I'm like, you're so good at running.
Yes, he can be the Andre de Graaf. What's his name? Yeah,
Yeah, so the graph does the short distance, right?
Yeah.
My son does like.
He just won 200 meter Olympic gold this year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so my son, so he does 200 meter, 100 meter, but my son does 5,000 meters.
Oh, so he's a long runner.
Long runner.
Long distance runner. Oh. He can be more proud.
Right.
More proud.
Right, you know more. Right.
I know more. He's my friend. I'm into sport. I like sports, you know. So Mofra is like, he's amazing. But this guy who won this year, I forgot his name. Ooh, I forgot his name. So I saw his interview. The one who broke Mofra's record and won this year's marathon at DJ in 2020, Tokyo Olympics.
Yeah.
So that guy was saying he used to go to school 5 miles one way every day.
Yeah.
And he was delivery guy like 6-7 years ago. He was just working doing odd jobs. And someone told him, why don't you try? So he said, okay, whatever. Now he's an Olympic champion.
Wow.
So he was nothing, I was nothing. And I forgot his name, you know. He's from African country and you know, he's good and very good. But you know, like mostly I've seen the long distance runner, they're usually from African countries.
Right.
You know, even Mofra I think is from somewhere, but he lives in UK.
Yeah.
But I think he has some ancestry from somewhere in Africa or something like that.
Right.
But you know, like
Sudan or Kenya.
yeah,
or
somewhere around that. You know, those guys are very lean. But how can you? I mean, for soccer, he has to be really strong. But for long distance running, he can't be.
Yeah,
Because he can't be like that.
Exactly.
He has to change himself, transform in order to play soccer. Like the different group of muscles are used in each thing. So he has to transform, otherwise. Yeah, but if you like soccer, then why not, man? Let him. You only just get to live once. So if you like soccer, who knows? He can, you know, end up in MLS or Canadian football team. The center mid is a very, very important position. You control the whole game. People don't know how important that is. Are you into soccer?
Only him.
Oh, okay. So you don't know anything about it.
Not too much.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like I just watched him, all of his life, so I know much about that, but I don't really know much about the good players in the league.
I don't know what MLS because I don't watch MLS.
Mm-hmm.
I just watch England mostly and Europe. Basically, I watch England. English Premier League.
Premier League.
Yep. It's the most toughest league in the world, I think.
Yeah.
Yep. You have to be really strong, really quick, because it's very physical. Spanish, Italian, they're not physical at all.
Oh no?
So yeah, so like if you take Ronaldo over there, like Ronaldo was playing there like this year before he moved to United.
Yeah.
And he was scoring like 30, 35 goals even at this age.
Because not physical.
Because not physical, they're not that quick.
I didn't know that.
But yeah, in Premier League, you have to be it's like very strong, robust guys, and they're very quick. So look at him, he has scored I think 6, 7 goals. Maybe 7, 8 goals, not more than that, because it's different. And like French is useless, Italian is useless.
French is useless, yeah?
It's a useless league.
So who?
It's a useless league, not the team. The league.
League?
The league. The French team is pretty good because the good players of France, they don't play in France, they play in Europe. They mostly play in England or Spain.
Yeah.
That's why the French league itself, it's not that great.
So what's the good team in France?
The league wise,
it's
PSG because they have all the
PSG.
good players. It has Messi, it has Mbappe, it has Neymar. These are 3 big players. Then you look at other players; they're also very good players. Di Maria is a very good Argentinian player.
On the same team?
Same team, man. They are the all-star team.
Oh my God! And then all the other teams are sucked.
Yes, they still have like 14 or 13 games left for the league to be over.
Yeah.
But they already have like 16, 17, 18 point lead. So no one is going to catch them. They already won the league because they have all the good players in the league.
Yeah.
Because they have this.
Money.
The money. Messi, Neymar, I think, Mbappe, the French guy.
Yeah.
He's 21 or something like that, and he's being offered a contract from PSG worth £1 million a week.
What?
Yes, sir. I think Neymar makes around like 800 to 900,000 pounds a week at PSG.
What?
Yeah, they have the money. That club is owned by Kuwaiti owners, so they have the Benjamins.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's all about this, but it's no fun because no one's going to come near them.
Yeah.
Okay, and we all know, PSG is going to beat everyone in the competitors in the league. But in Europe, in England, even the bottom team can beat the top team.
Oh, okay.
It's very competitive, competitive. Like if you, I know in England, you tell me who's going to win French league, I can tell you it's going to be PSG all the way. If you ask me in England, I'll no way, I can't tell you. But now these days, Manchester City is doing really well.
Okay.
So they will win it. I can tell you now.
Is it because they have strong players or is it because their team is good?
Oh, they have good players, plus they have very good nucleus. The team, the players, they have good young players as well, and plus the manager is incredible. It depends a lot on the manager as well. You can have the best players, but if the manager is not great, you're not going to do well. You need a good manager. So in Spain, the whole world knows it's going to be Real Madrid or Barcelona. In Italy, everyone knows it's going to be Juventus. Or Inter Milan. Inter Milan AC. Oh, Inter Milan AC are not that great these days.
Okay.
They used to be in 90s and 2000. You all used to be AC Milan and Inter Milan. But now Juventus is winning for the last 3-4 years. But Juventus is not going to win this year. They have the last few players, so the team is not good. You need to have a nucleus, like players, good players, young.
Ronaldo played for Juventus, right?
Yeah, Ronaldo played for Juventus and then he left this year. So, but in England, you never know, man. Then who's going to win this weekend?
So then who wins the Champions League?
Champions League, I hope Manchester. I don't want Manchester City, but I think they will win it.
So if they win
Champions League.
What league are they in now?
Sorry?
What league are they in now?
England. English League.
They're in the English
Manchester is an English
club. And if they win it, then they go to Champions League.
They're already in the Champions League.
Oh.
The top 4 teams from each league, they compete for the Champions League every year. So the Champions League is between all the top teams of Europe.
Right.
So this week it was PSG versus Real Madrid on Tuesday. PSG won by 1 goal to nothing. They won. Mbappe scored in the 94th minute.
Yeah?
Yeah. Messi missed a penalty though, but Mbappe scored in the 94th minute. So they have a 1 goal lead. But so now they have to play Real at home, at their home.
And if they score,
it will be 1-1. Okay? So then we'll go to extra time. But then whoever is going to win, that will win. If no result after extra time, then it goes to penalties. But everything will happen at Real Madrid now in Spain. Yes. Over the weekend, the same Tuesday, Manchester City played Sporting Lisbon, which is a team, which is a top team of Portugal.
Yeah.
And they trashed them 5-0.
Sporting Lisbon lost 5-0.
Yes. City won 5-0. They beat Lisbon 5-0. Then there was a game between Liverpool, which is the English team, and Inter Milan, and it was in Italy. It was in Italy, and Liverpool won 2-0.
Oh.
So
is it extra points for when you win it?
It used to be but not from this year.
Okay.
And there was a fourth game. Who was the fourth game? Bayern Munich versus RC Salzburg, which is an Austrian team. Austria.
Yeah.
And they drew 1-1. So it's an open game. The next return leg is an open, except for Manchester City, because coming back from 5-0, they already beat you 5-0, and they have a very good team, and they will score more goals.
Oh, okay. So you have to score like 7 goals if you want to compete.
If you want to beat City, I don't.
It's not gonna happen.
No one can do 7 against City. No one. They were a very good team. They were a good manager. And they have a good experience, youngsters, everything together. They have a very good manager. Pep Guardiola, he's a Spanish. Very good. It depends, what kind of manager you have. Yeah. You can have the best players, but if you don't have a good manager, you're useless. So this week is Manchester United versus Atletico Madrid on Wednesday.
Atletico.
Yeah, in Spain. I think the game is in Spain. Yeah. The first round in Spain.
Is it crowded game now?
Yeah, it's a full stadium.
Full stadium. So only Toronto is on lockdown.
Yeah. Europe has been doing it for a very long time. I think last year they started full stadium. They do rapid test. You need to have vaccination, and then they do rapid test. Okay. Yeah, so you're good to go then. That's very interesting. Soccer is the most popular sport in the world. Everyone likes to play. I like to play, but I'm cool. But we don't play soccer in Pakistan. We play cricket. And hockey. Hockey not anymore. We used to.
Hockey?
Field hockey.
Oh, field hockey. Yes.
So I was good at field hockey. I played at a state level.
Okay.
Yeah. So
that's fun.
Yeah. But then my mother told me, no, you can't do anymore. You have to study.
What position? What position?
I was a defender. I was a left back. I was like makeshift left back. I used to play in the forward. But then one of the defenders got injured, and they asked me to play, and then since then I had to play defense. But I didn't never like it. I always wanted to attack. Yeah. Attack, So, but then my mother told me you can't. You have to study and be a very good boy. So I said, okay, whatever. And plus, in Pakistan, it's not about merit. Like your son, if he does well, there will be scouts watching him over here. 10. So, over here, you have scouts, and then they recruit you. I don't know how things work over here. Yeah. But if you're good, they will make you pay. You go up. If you're good, but if you're not, then they can't do anything about it. But in Pakistan, if you're useless and I know someone, I'm in. So I didn't know anyone, and my mother was like, no, it's not for you. We don't know anyone, and go up. Okay. Forget about it. So I played till I was 18. Then I left. That was fun. So in Pakistan, that's how it is in everything. In cricket, if you know someone, you're up, you're in. Little bit, you should have little skill. Yeah. But, you are LeBron James, and I'm middle guy, you know.
You're like
Yeah,
Fred Van Vliet.
Like, sorry?
You're like Fred Van Vliet.
Yeah, whatever. But
Yeah.
you know, but I know NBA commissioner.
Yeah.
So I'm in.
You're
And
in.
you're LeBron James, you'll be giving me, oh, bring water. LeBron will be bringing water for me. That's how it is. That's how it is in Pakistan. And probably he won't even LeBron will never even make the bench to give me water.
Wow.
That's how it is in Pakistan. So merit is like 10%, 90% is contacts.
Wow.
That's how it is in
Now
Pakistan.
what you know, who you know.
Yeah, how you know, who do you know. If you get caught killing someone, but if you know someone, you're like, oh, he was a kid, he was not there, blah, 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 blah.
Wow.
That's it, done. Over here, I don't know how to, over here when the cops catch you for some murder or robbery, they have all the evidence.
Yeah.
And I don't know, when you go to the station, I don't know, they file a report or something. So in Pakistan, he will never file a report. He will ask you, so do you know anyone? If you know anyone, can you ask them to call me?
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, right.
Oh wow.
Okay, so and madam, your son will, with all the things that he has done, he will go to prison for 10 years. Oh really? Yes, sir. But if you can give me 100,000 rupees, I can make it all go away. Okay, sir. You'll do something, go away.
Oh wow.
So what he does is, when he will file the report, he will create all the loopholes for one lawyer to work on those loopholes. So I would not be convicted. Because that's the most important report. The first report that you would file, if you have all the loopholes,
yeah.
But the judge is going to see, this thing is there, this thing is there, and all the loopholes that's there. My lawyer will be there, he'll be like, oh, no, it wasn't there. See, it says this statement, and then I'll be released. It's all about how much money you have over there. If you have the money, money talks. That's how in Pakistan, money talks. If they gave a driving license to a blind man.
Oh my God.
Because this guy on YouTube, they just wanted to do an experiment. How corrupt the cops are.
Yeah.
So they sent a blind man, and they said, let's go over there and just give him 500,000 rupees, 5,000 rupees, which is equivalent to $50.
Yeah.
And just say that you need license here. Okay, fine. He went there. Blind man went. He said, I want this. He said, okay, fine. Driving license. He came back, and then the whole team went to the top guy, and he said, he's a blind man. And they we have the whole video.
Oh
I'll do this, I'll do that. Because when you drive them, it's going from the bottom to the top.
Yes.
Everyone is involved in it. It's just not one person. So that guy, what they do is, if you come with a complaint, I'll be there. Oh, very bad. I will suspend him.
Yes.
Okay, you are suspended. Go home. We will find an inquiry, this and that. You will go, and everyone will go, the media will go, everything will go. After 1 week, you'll be back on the same position. You'll be because you paid me lot of money to get the job. So how can you fire me? See, it's all about corruption over there. So it's all corruption. Even to get a sweeper job over there, you have to pay to get a job of sweeper. Because you are doing everything here. It's your job. So you clean, you cut, you do everything, right? The hair. If I'm your barber over there, I'm not going to pick this up. I'll have a sweeper to pick it up. So there's a special person who will come and sweep it. But in order to get a job, you need to pay me to get the job. So everyone is corrupt over there.
Wow.
If you have contacts, you're set to go.
Yeah.
But if you don't, oh my God. So I went to get my ID card made last time when I was in Pakistan in 2017. I went there and I was, okay, I'm here to get my ID card renewed. So over here, like you get the license renewed after 5 years, you get your ID card renewed after every 10 years.
Okay, yeah.
So I went there, I stood in the line like a normal human being. I got there when my number came. I went there, there was a lady sitting there at the desk. She says, what are you here for? I want to get my ID card made. She said, okay, fine. Fingerprint. Oh, I don't understand this concept that once you give fingerprint, how different, it's there for life. My fingerprints don't change every day.
Right.
Fingerprint, please. I said, okay. I gave all my 10 impressions and she said, okay. Then she said, this picture. Okay, fine. I change after 10 years. You change.
Yeah, yeah.
That's fine. You get a new picture.
That changes, yeah.
Everything. I went there. So do you live in the same address? Yes. So what's your marital status? I'm single. You're single? Yes. No. You can't get your ID card made. You're single. What does that got to do with this? That's my ID card. I can't do anything in Pakistan if I don't have a valid ID card.
Right.
So that's my ID card, and Alice, what does that got to do with it? It doesn't say anything on the government website that you have to be married to have your ID card.
Right.
And she's like, no. You can't have this. Alice, where is your family? Alice, my father passed away when I was 3. This is his death certificate.
Yeah.
Would you like to take a look at? Where is his ID card? The ID card was started in Pakistan in 2002. Before that, they never had ID card. He died in 1981. I'm giving you his death certificate. What do you want? No. You must be having something of his. This is 2017. He died in 1981. Please, it's just my ID card. And I'm not 18, I'm 37. And I'm just asking to renew it. It's just a renewal. She had this, no. Where are your siblings?
No, to renew.
Where are your siblings? And I have a sister who lives in Canada. So, call her. You want me to call my sister all the way from Canada to Pakistan so that she can verify that I'm her brother? She says, yeah, she has to be here.
Has to be here.
Are you kidding me? She does. There will be someone that who will say that you are what it says in your name. This is a fingerprint. It matches to the fingerprint that is in your system. I am the same person. And she says, no.
Oh
my God. She says, and then I just it can be made. I'm really sorry. Okay. So I went out. The guy, the guys are just walking around and he says, what happened? They're all illiterate people.
Yeah.
They're all that for the same thing.
Yeah.
Not mine. I was just really dejected. I was in a bad mood. I'm leaving in 2 months, and they're not making my ID card, and such a hassle. So he goes, what happened? I goes, dude, she's not making my ID card. I know. Why? What happened? I'm not married. That's the thing. I'm not married. I don't have a wife.
Yeah.
Which madam? I was right there.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go talk to her. I said, okay. I don't know who is he.
Yeah,
we went to talk to her, and yeah. I talked to her. On the way back, just give me. Man.
Every turn, every corner.
Every corner is man. Okay, fine, whatever. I just like to get things, done. I want my thing.
Yeah.
Without that, I can't get my passport made.
Yes.
I can't get anything made.
They know that.
So okay, fine. I went there. She says, okay, I'll look into it. And this and that. Okay, fine, whatever. I didn't say a word. I don't know about it.
Yeah.
So anything you get it done legally, they will make your life miserable.
Oh my God.
Miserable. I'll give my father's death certificate. I have a copy of my sister's ID card. I have my own ID card. My fingerprints are there in the system. I'm there in front of them. They just want money. And it goes from bottom to top. Everyone is corrupt.
Wow.
So that's how it is. You can't do anything about it over there. It's never going to change. 200 years, never going to change. They're all corrupt. Cool.
No, whoever's at the bottom now, when they get to the top, they want to get back what they gave.
Yes. And all these corrupt politicians,
yes,
what they do is, you are here, sir, I want a job. They know they are your illiterate person. You are there, but you are my supporter. You just support me. You give me vote during election. So what I'll do is, okay, fine, don't worry about it. I will get you a position in the police, but not that high position, but somewhere, like a constable or something like that. Okay, don't worry. Now after 15, 20 years, you have gone to you have become inspector. From constable, you have gone up. So now, during the election time, I will call you up. Hey buddy, remember? I was the one who got you the job. Yes sir, I remember. Yes, the election is on this date. Whoever comes, make sure that they put stamp on against my name. Yes, sir. That's it. It's the same with the judges. So the chief minister, I don't know how things go here. So the chief minister, he appoints the judges.
Yeah.
He gives promotion to the judges.
Yes.
So whoever's got promoted, they go to the high court. So they know, the judges also know, so that our promotion is in their hands. So if I don't do what he's asking, I won't be promoted to the high court. And from the high court, I can go to the Supreme Court because he won't give me promotion. So whatever he says. That's how it is. So that's why no one gets no, what do you call it, guilty person or anyone, nothing.
If you know someone.
If you know someone, you walk, this guy, I'm just telling you, this kid, he was just 23, 24 years old. His name is Shark Jadori. So over here, this is racism when people say there's racism against black or white or this and that.
Yeah.
There's racism everywhere in the world, in Pakistan as well. I speak the language of minority. So they are racist towards me.
You speak the language of minority in your...
Minority
Okay,
over there. So they are very racist towards me. They look at me and they're like, yeah, whatever, you know. So this young couple, this family, they were living in an apartment complex, like normal apartment complex, a high-end apartment complex. So this family was coming back from their daughter's wedding. They're coming from, their daughter got married, and the whole family came back home. So the father and the mother, they were downstairs. The brother and sister were going up to the apartment. So the same floor, we have 3-4 apartments over here. Back home also, you have like 4 or 5 more than that. I don't know. I've never been to the apartment complex. So this guy who was like from the language that's mostly spoken in that province, Sindhi guy, he was there with his servants and friends. So he started looking at his sister, like the bad way, and he's passing some remarks, and the kid was just 23 years old as well. His sister was like 24, 25. You know how it is. If you are my sister there, someone is looking at back and passing back, you will go, you're like, what the hell is wrong with you, And you will say something, I'll say something too, So he started saying something. So since they are so powerful people, he got really upset.
So, yeah.
Those guys got upset. How dare you say something to us? We can do whatever you want and this and that. And as that's my sister, the altercation started.
Yeah.
So, and got heated up. So those Sindhi guys, they pulled guns. They brought, it's all inside the houses. They have big guns. And not like small guns, they are like automatic weapons. And so what he did was, the guy ran. His sister went inside the house, and the guy ran for his life. So he went downstairs. Those guys chased after him. The whole neighborhood saw it. The whole neighborhood, the 4 guys are chasing him with automatic weapons. The father and the mother was still downstairs. The father was in police at that time. The guy who was running for his life, his dad was in police.
Was a police officer?
Yes.
Yeah.
And those guys, but they're from minority speaking like us.
Yes.
But those Sindhi people, they're from majority, and they were like, like chasing after them. So he ran for the guy, and he saw his car, he jumped in his car, and he booked it, right? He drove away. Those guys got in their cars, and they chased after him. And the whole neighborhood saw that. And when they blocked him, they opened fire. They shot him, his car turned, because his car was like narrow street, his car, I don't know what happened, he lost control. So his car, turtle, whatever you guys call it. And then those guys opened fire in front of everyone. Everyone saw it. Something happened, everyone saw it. But his father was a police officer.
Yeah.
But those guys were so well connected.
Yeah.
Influential people.
Yeah.
The police came and everything came after a while. Like, what happened? And everybody told, this is what this guy told, murdered, cold-blooded in front of us, this and that. Okay, we'll look into it. Okay, we went to his house, he wasn't there. They started giving him more time. So he let us file the father let us file a complaint, the information report that he got. No, we look into it. And what happened is, the ex-president's PA, personal assistant, he took the kid who shot the guy to the international airport. Make sure no one stopped him because he's the PA of the ex-president. He made sure that he sits in Emirates plane off to Dubai. The CCTV footage, everything.
Oh my God.
But he must have paid off a lot of money to the ex-president so that he can leave the country. The kid is going to be rightfully left. That's what happens. No justice whatsoever. What they did was the whole country went crazy because it was cold-blooded murder and hundreds of people saw it. So the Supreme Court judge.
So it made an uprising in the.
Yes,
in
it was.
country.
The people started like having rallies and everything.
Yeah.
The Supreme Court judge, he said, okay, fine, I'll take a notice. But I do live here, and I'm surrounded with everyone else. So the daughter was not allowed to leave the house. The father was suspended from the job. All their cousins, everything, they were all fired from the job because that province was ruled by them. They were all fired from their jobs until they signed a peace agreement with the family that we have forgiven him for whatever he did.
Yeah, so they have to forgive the guy who shot their son.
They have to because the whole family, extended family, was also not able to work or do anything because everyone got fired from the jobs.
So then we have to say, okay, we forgive you.
So they had to sign an agreement that whatever he did, well, we forgive it. And the sister who was there with him, and the brother fought for her, she wasn't signing it. She was like, no, he died because of me. How can I?
Yeah.
But there was so much pressure from the whole family, from the whole government.
Yeah.
But so she had to. So there's no justice. There's nothing going to change ever. That's how it is, buddy. So they say about racism over here. It's a lot over there as well.
Over there as well.
It's
everywhere.
everywhere.
Yeah, man.
If you are a minority, you are treated like crap anywhere. I mean, I told you, right, when I landed at JFK in 2006, I was young at the time. I was 28. I was coming from Pakistan, first time ever international flight. I didn't know anyone. I was like, first time coming to America. It was a big thing. I was excited. I came. There was an African American lady. She was there. She looked at me. She was, oh, here comes a Paki.
She said that?
She said that. And all of this, man, every day they complain that they're being, targeted, and she's calling me a Paki.
Oh my God.
And I just looked down at this, man, because I was an outsider and she was a citizen. I didn't say I was really scared. I don't know what she can do to me or something like that. So I just stood there and I just looked down and let this.
Oh man.
She said, oh, here comes a Paki. And I couldn't believe it, because all this time I hear it like in news, I read about it, but I was a first-hand experience. When she called me and she said, oh, here comes a Paki. And I was just, aren't you guys always being like saying in the news that you guys are targeted and all the stuff, and then you're calling me a Paki?
Doing the same thing.
Same thing, this whatever. I didn't say anything, and she just, her friend, they joked around and all this whatever. I didn't say anything. I was just too scared. Over here also, I just get scared. I don't say anything to anyone if someone say anything. But this guy jumped on me this time, like I was walking down my street to get to Walmart. And like it was winter time, I was wearing my jacket in my head, and my head was covered and everything. And I was just walking down the street. I think he was drunk. I don't know what. There was like, I'm very short. And this guy was like like an African American guy. He was huge. Like probably your height or something. And then, he was walking like this and that, and he just looked at me and he started cussing at me. And I was like this, at first I thought he's talking to someone's friend or something. I don't even know who he is. Right. He's walking down the street, sidewalk to go to Walmart. And he started cussing at me and I was this. And then he said, I know, you are a snitch. You call the cops on me, you son of a, And I was just, when he used those words, I thought, probably he has some gun or probably kill me or something. And I just looked at him and then he started running towards me. I just, oh my God. And I started running too. I'm not a cop, please. I didn't know. It was like dark and I I just ran for my life that day. After that, I realized, oh, no matter what, I'm not going to walk at night on this sidewalk. I'm not going to do that. And then everyone was like, why didn't you call the cops? You know, they should have called right away. I don't want to get into, you know, all the mess out of it, because I'm so scared from back there. I have the same mentality that cops are not going to do anything. So I just, you know, try to avoid everything. I just, okay, whatever you say. Sometimes someone says anything to me, I just, okay, I'm sorry. You know, but people like this, you have to stand up for your right over here. It's not Pakistan. They can't do anything to you over here. You have your own right. Well, I have the mentality from back then. I just say, okay.
But yeah, you just have the same conditioning and same behavior from back home.
Exactly. So I just say, I'm sorry. I apologize. You know, that's the best thing I can say and do.
Yeah.
So that you de-escalate the situation and just move on. The things are not, you know.
Wow, man.
That's how it is. But anyway, I hope your son does well.
Yeah.
And gets into soccer team MLS or Canadian soccer team one day.
Well, you'll know.
Yeah.
As you keep coming, you'll hear the progression.
Okay. So, do you have like a under 16, under 18?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, they do. They have an academy team, yeah.
No, like under 16 Canadian team or under 16 Toronto team or under 16 Markham team or something like
yes,
that?
Yes.
Yeah, they do. Oh,
yes.
so you're giving trials for that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I hope he gets in.
Alright, yeah, man.
Nothing like soccer, man. You should watch soccer with him. You'll learn a lot.
You're right.
So, which team does he like?
I don't even know what team he likes. I just know he likes Ronaldo.
Oh, Ronaldo's playing for Manchester United these days, but Manchester United is not doing good.
Not good.
Yeah, I've been a supporter of them for the last 24 years.
Yeah.
I like love them, you know, but for the last 8 years, not that great. So he's good. He's extraordinary. Extraordinary. All right, buddy.
All right, my brother.
Take care.
Take it easy.